Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today's video, I am going over the current futures prop firms that I'm actively trading with as of October 2023. But please keep in mind that everything is of course subject to change depending on what the future holds and what these companies change. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Here's a quick overview of what to expect from this video. And starting off with the first one of what is a prop firm. On the right hand side, you can see a snippet I took from investing.com. This is more of a dictionary definition in my opinion, and I think it's great to understand it. But the more simplest way that I explain it to people is that a prop firm is a company where a trader is able to pay a fee upfront in exchange for a larger capital account. Now, some clarification on the account size versus the account name is really important to know when it comes to a prop firm as well. So the drawdown amount is really what your account size is, not the account size name. So for example, if you were to purchase a $50,000 account that has a $2,500 drawdown amount, the name is 50K, but the actual account size that you can really trade with is 2,500. And the reason I say that is because if you did end up hitting that $2,500 drawdown, like negative, like you lost money, lost negative $2,500, then you would close the account. The account would be closed, it would be blown, and you can't trade it anymore. So that basically shows that the account really is only 2.5K. Now, I'm a victim to saying that I have a 50K funded account. Marketing purposes, it's much more appealing as a content creator, as a trader, and also for the prop firm company. But in actuality, it's a 2.5K drawdown amount, which is a 2.5K account you're paying for. Now, in no particular order, these are the firms that I'm currently trading with. The first one is Apex Trader Funding. My preferences are the 50K and the 150K account. For all of the slides that I'm currently trading with for the firms, I will include a little bit of information about the account as well as the current deal with the pricing of it. So that's what you can see here. But the reasons why I trade with Apex Trader Funding is that one, it has really great sales. As a consumer of buying these prop firm accounts and just in general in life, I like to buy things. It's always really nice to be able to hop onto a deal. So with Apex, time and time again, they're always having really high discounts, and I think anyone that's in the futures prop firm space knows about Apex and how crazy their sales are. So yeah, there's that. The second reason I'm with them is because they have a high payout proof. So for me, in my personal experience, I've been paid out from them multiple times, and having such a seamless experience, it's very easy for me to say that I trust them with paying me out because I had no issues, both like on the transactional side and actually getting the money. So that was awesome. For other traders too, if you wanted to see proof, you can look onto their website. They have a list of all the traders from now and into the past, showing their names and the amount that they've been paid out for. And then also in their Facebook, segueing into my reason number 3 I'm with them, they have a very huge community there where everyone and their mom is posting something, whether it's about strategy, psychology, technical or platform issues, generic questions, all the way to getting passed into their new PA account and then getting paid out too. So in Facebook, you can see payout proof of payout certificates, deal invoices, and bank statements. If people post it, of course. The fourth reason I'm with Apex is that they do offer TradeDay, and if you have been following me for some time, you know that I'm a very big lover girl for TradeDay, especially with how my laptop's a bit older, so Rhythmic is a bit slower when I run that. And then also with TradeDay, it actually does run on any device, so my iPhone, iPad, any Mac products, and any Windows products it runs on, so that's perfect for me. And then lastly, the option to have up to 20 performance accounts. I think that's really cool. Right now, I don't have 20 PAs, but just knowing that that is an opportunity for the future is cool for me. The next company that I'm actively trading with is TopStep. So for TopStep, my preference for accounts is the 50K and the 150K. Here is some information about it, as well as the pricing with the current discount. For the promotion they have right now, there is no expiration date yet, so that's pretty cool. So you are able to definitely take advantage of that. And for the reasons why I'm with TopStep, there's quite a few listed, so bear with me as I run through them. But first and foremost, they are very highly reputable. They've been around since 2010, and they are the creators of the futures prop firm space. And the craziest part for me to look back at 2010 is that every single time that there's been a shift in the market for traders' needs and wants and just in general trading, TopStep has been able to adapt and make the necessary changes to their business model to make sure it's fitting what we are looking for. And even this year, 2023, they made the biggest change and they are still continuing to be the #1 leader in the futures prop firm space. So very big shout out for being able to hold that title for such a long time. And that's obviously my opinion, that I think they're still a leader in the industry. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So feel free to make sure to do your due diligence and research on companies before you trade with them. The second reason I'm with TopStep is that obviously payout proof. Since 2010, or since they've been paying out people, everyone's been paid out. They also have all the proof listed on either Facebook or in their Discord channel. There is a sub menu that shows on the daily everyone that's been processed the payment. So that's super awesome. Third reason is that they have a very big community from Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, and Facebook. They have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of traders left and right. So same thing as Apex. If you have any questions or you just want to reach out or get to know people, you are definitely able to do that. I think Discord is one of the most interactive and engaging places to be for TopStep. So I would highly recommend to check out the Discord if you haven't, and if you're looking to get into TopStep. The fourth reason I'm with TopStep is their customer service. So as a trader, they have taken care of me time and time again. This was before I was a partner / affiliate with them. This was just me trading with them because I was getting started into the space. I used to call them quite a few times to try to get help with my accounts, with the platform, with understanding how this whole thing works. I've emailed them and had them, look into my accounts for technical issues, and they were able to take care of me then. And then also in the live chat feature, it was more generic questions like, oh, when is my next rebuild date? Simple stuff like that. But time and time again, they've taken care of me and answered all of my questions and inquiries. As part of their contractor team for a moment of time of this year as well, I was able to have the opportunity of seeing everything behind the scenes of how passionate and hardworking and dedicated the team is to making sure traders are taken care of. There was moments, quite a few, where TopStep would just bend over backwards and give the free reset or give the free delete a day to traders, even though they didn't have to. And I think that is really, really huge because they're still looking out on behalf of the trader. The next reason I'm with TopStep is that they do have the first payout bonus and they have really awesome account choices. For the payout bonus, if you don't know what it is, if you do get to your first ever payout on an account, you obviously will get paid out the payout you requested, but also you'll get your last month's subscription of your combine. So for example, the 50K is $49. You will also get refunded $49 back to your original payment method. And for their account choices, why I say it's solid is that they do have end of day, and I think end of day is one of the best models to have for traders, whether you're new or you're really experienced. And the reason is that end of day models, they don't trail your unrealized highest gain, and because of that, you really are able to let your trades run. Now, you might think I'm a little contradicted about, the Apex thing because it's trailing. With the trailing model, I actually liked it in my like upbringing in the prop firm space because it forced me to take profits. There was times where I would let the trade come all the way back down to break even, and I would be up like $200, $300, $400, and that would hurt. That would eat me alive. So then with the trailing drawdown, it forced me to just make sure I'm securing my profits. So I think it just depends on the trader, but overall, I do firmly believe the end of day model is one of the best for traders in general. Again, for both a newbie and for someone that's been around for some time. And then lastly, they do put you in the live market. And I believe that any company that puts you in a live market with a real brokerage, with a live account, it shows that not only are they really truly being honest about abiding to the regulations by the CME, but also that they want to see you exceed to the next level, right? Because you have paper trading, then you have your same thing, which is a sim account, same idea for your payouts, so a live sim account. And then moving you to the live market means that they really trust you with your trading skills, with your confidence, with giving you real money from their company. And I think that's really cool. And again, this is not just for TopStep, but it's any company that puts you in a live account. The next company I'm actively trading with is My Funded Futures. If you followed me the past few months, you might have seen that I posted some videos about them and the off again, on again launch and all the things that were happening. And I had told all of you that I was waiting to see people's experiences before I decided to purchase an account. And obviously, I saw everyone's experience, and overall, it's been a majority positive feedback. And because of that, it was really inclining for me to buy an account. So my preferences is the 50K Expert and the 150K Starter. These are the prices with their 30% off deal right now. And the reasons why I chose to be with My Funded Futures, as I said, was waiting for people's overall experiences. I wanted to see their interaction with the dashboard and that soon to come, aesthetic leaderboard that they have, just like they do with my funded forex. I wanted to see if people were actually getting, past the evaluation phase and getting to their funded account, what that certificate looked like, how their experiences in the funded account. And then now they actually are paying out people because people have finally met, that 2 weeks for their payout policy where people are in fact getting paid out and there is payout certificates being sent. And so that proves to me that it's legit, everyone's having a good time. So that was a really big driving factor. The second big factor was that they are being backed by their sister company, My Funded Forex. If you don't know My Funded Forex, they are one of the leaders in the forex space, if not the number one leader. I'm not quite sure since I'm not a forex trader. But because they have the My Funded Forex reputation on the line, of course, My Funded Futures isn't going to want to tank. And it's not going to, fall short of not paying their people out because My Funded Forex has a history of taking care of their traders, making sure everyone's paid out, having a really solid aesthetic and well-functioning leaderboard and dashboard. And so all those reasons definitely paid into why I decided to trade with them. Another thing too, and I think this is more of like the marketing / business aspect that I'm coming from, is that they were able to build a huge community in a short amount of time. I think it was just a couple of months. They were saying everyone to join their Discord. And I think right now they're sitting over 15 or 18,000 members, which is insane. So big shout out for that. That's an amazing marketing / business tactic. And then of course they do offer TradeDay. I'm a big TradeDay lover girl. It's pretty obvious. And then lastly, although they're a new company in the future space, they came in with the intention of really trying to change this current standard set in the futures prop firm space. And something that I've said on this channel is that when companies are in competition with one another to be the best, to offer the best for their traders, that is more opportunity for us. So if My Funded Futures is coming into the space with that direct number one priority and intention, then that shows that they want to help us traders. And I want to, of course, be part of that journey, see those changes be made, see the standards being set higher and higher, and obviously seeing more opportunities being presented to all of us traders. And the final firm that I'm currently trading with is TradeDay. So I heard about TradeDay actually a while back, I want to say maybe 4 months ago, but it was only this past month where I decided to get an account. And the two main reasons is because my trader friend Sassy, she's a big fan of TradeDay. She introduced me to one of the owners, and being able to see how much time that the team really invests into TradeDay and its traders, and seeing how Sassy really stands by and is very honest, might I add. If you don't follow her on Twitter, she's very honest and calls companies out on the positives and the negatives of what they're doing. And knowing that she really stood by this company, it spoke volumes to me. So I went ahead, I took a look. And at that time, they had just announced a really big update with their account ratios. So that's the first reason why I decided to start trading with them. Their account ratios is insane. Looking at my preference account of 50 and the 150K, the $2,000 drawdown is only a $2,500 profit target. That's insane. There's no other company that is doing a $2,500 profit target to a 2K drawdown. On top of that, the 150K account, it's a $4,000 end of day drawdown with a 7.5K profit target. Again, no company is doing this ratio for the 150K. I think that's mind blowing to me. And the fact that they do offer daily withdrawals with really no cap, that's another thing in itself. If you were to go ahead and spend some time to research about TradeDay and what they're offering, I'm really glad I got in the time that I did, and spending the time to learn about the team, spending the time to learn about the policies, because this is a really great company. Yeah, you might only be able to have one active account at one time, but even then, they're really great. And then I believe from what I've learned from people is that the more money you grow in the account, obviously, the more you're going to scale up and they're going to give you more contracts past what's listed, something of that nature. So that was a really big reason and inclination for me to get into TradeDay. Obviously, great customer service. I mean, you just can't go wrong. They have an active forum where any trader can post a question there, and any other trader that is on the website is able to see it as well. So let's say you had the generic question of what is the 50K account and what's the end of day drawdown. If you posted that in the active forum, everyone can see it. So you don't even have to ask the question again. And it's the CEOs that are actually responding to people making sure that they're taken care of. And I think that's really cool. On top of their customer service, they do send an email blast about news events, about, just tips and tricks about trading and all that. And I think it's really nice that they are really trying to encourage traders to be aware of what's going on and how to level up their game. So that is solid customer service for me. They are still growing, in my opinion. They aren't like the biggest one out there, but I have noticed that they are reaching a couple thousands and thousands of followers on all of their social media, which is awesome. So, you know me, I'm all about having a supportive system and having great customer service in order to really thrive in a prop firm. And then lastly, just like I mentioned for TopStep, they do put you in a live account, and that's really important for me because it shows, one, they want to see you succeed to level up to next level, and two, it really does prove that they are aligned with the CME regulations and all the rules and whatnot. So that is really good stuff. And again, here's all the current deals happening for the 4 firms I'm currently trading with. The top portion of the box is what the current promotions are. And then the bottom piece is kind of what you would typically find from the company if there is no active promotion. So to give you an example, Apex, right now there's 90% off the first month, 80% recurring, ends on November 7th. But typically, if you did end up using my code, then it would be only 50% off. So that's a really big promotion that's happening. So that is how you read this chart right here. So feel free to pause the screen if you guys wanted to take a look. And of course, everything will be linked down below in the description. If you guys wanted to, get an account and choose to support me, there you go. And I did also want to include this portion because you guys have seen me shout out these companies before, and you guys have seen me trade with these companies before. So I thought that it would be helpful, and also being really honest about companies that I do like, even though I'm not actively trading with them, to have it here. So I have Elite Trader Funding, Lilu Trading, Bullinox, and Earn to Trade. I have not yet traded with them, but I really, really love their mission statement and the kind of path they're putting traders on. And this is a company that I'm looking to possibly add to my arsenal in 2024. I'm really hoping they bring TradeDay back specifically, fingers crossed, but we'll see. Anyways, these are the promotions for these companies. Same thing, everything that's active is on top, and then the typical like sales you'll get with a promotion code or an affiliate code is on the bottom. To give you a quick spiel as to why I personally like these companies and why I still choose to promote them even though I'm not actively trading with them, is because one, I do have, at least out of these 3 companies, experience with them, so I could say first-handedly how I was treated. Then number 2 is that they are moving in the right direction for traders. I think across the board, every single one of these companies are for the trader. Elite Trader Funding has a timeline that's set out there that gives you like little teasers as to when to expect change for the company, but every single change they made this past 2023 has been really, really good for traders. So big shout out for that. Lilu Trading, they're always about their traders. I mean, you guys had seen me at one point of my content creation career where I was on their live streams with them. I'm always talking to the CEO, Chris. There's nothing bad to say about Lilu at all. I still recommend them highly to people and moving in the right direction as well. They did recently make a change with the addition of a new feature called Edge Enhancers. And with Edge Enhancers, it gives you the ability to pay, I think it's $9.99 without like taxes and fees and stuff. It's $9.99, and you can choose between like an extra $500 to $1,000 for your payout, a faster payout date. So instead of waiting like the full month or something, it's a shorter time frame. You can qualify in like 1 day or something. And then the resets are like 60% off with the Edge Enhancers. So that is a really cool addition. I think it's really beneficial for traders that are looking for those kinds of things, and you can't go wrong. And then plus their bundle accounts. I mean, having 5 accounts per bundle, that's 5 times you're able to practice on account with the ability to possibly pass. Like, I think that's a really, really creative like program to have for traders, and that's why you can't say anything wrong about Lilu, to be honest. Bullinox, I mean, they've been around for quite some time, and with my experience, moving in the right direction. Not only do they have really great deals, but they did lower the commission rates for trading. So if you were to look on their website, the commission fees and everything, they reduced it for a little bit. I can't remember the original pricing, but I think they reduced it from anywhere between like 50 cents to $1 or something like that. And then secondly, before they would have it where, let's say you passed 6 accounts, you can only do 1 account at a time. So you pass 6 evaluations, you can only activate 1. And then once you meet the safety threshold of 1, then they'll give you the option of activating the second one. Now, with the new update, you can do 3 at a time. So let's say you have 6 past evaluations, then that means you can activate 3 at one time. And then let's say for all those 3 or whatever, you reach the safety threshold, then you can activate the next 3. So I think that is super duper cool, moving in the right direction. And then lastly, for Earn to Trade, they've been moving in the right direction. I mean, the only thing I could really say as far as like the biggest update is their big sale of 70% off. I don't think I've seen them have a 70% off deal before. Correct me if I'm wrong, I've only come across them this year of 2023. But overall, their entire mission statement, like I said, is the right thing for traders. They're just really trying to gear people towards leveling up and focus on risk management, focus on trying to get better with your strategy and trade psychology. And yeah, I really like it. So anyways, those are a few reasons why I still personally like and promote these companies, even though I'm not actively trading with them. All right, but that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really hope that this was helpful in some way, going over the reasons why I'm with certain companies, as so many of you guys are asking what companies I'm with, and also to just give you a little bit more backstory to the companies, especially when you look at, you know, their customer service, my explanations for them, some of their accounts. Maybe you don't even know these companies. Hopefully this gives you a little bit more insight on that stuff. So I do appreciate your time and support. And as always, I wish you nothing but the best and most success in everything you do. Make sure you do like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next video.